Hi everyone, welcome to Montagne Blanche. White Mountain. Start the montage! We're on the main street of Montagne Blanche, and it's got great walkways and the shops lining the place with tons of snacks. And we're gonna go see what's up ahead.
Fresh fruit, juice, ice cream, milkshakes, and teddy bears and t-shirts, and bananas. Oh no, fresh fruit's covered.
Look at this great find. Wow. Awesome.
We're really lucky, and someone showed us the cars. These are I've never seen cars like this in Mauritius. This is so cool. Do they still run? Can they drive? Can they? No, can't drive. Oh, pity. Wow, that is amazing.
I wouldn't mind one of those. Wow. And then of course, you got a rally car right next to them.
Wow, look at the cute, it's like, oh my.
Ricky's favorite, little mini with big tires.
Oh, that is too cute.
I'm kind of into that vintage one. Wow.
That is incredible. I did not know that this existed in Mauritius. I'm sorry, whoever you are that owns this, there's going to be loads of people contacting you now.
You can just make it out, but that is actually gym equipment in that window of that blue thing. Hardcore gym. You got loads of guys selling their stuff right on the side of the sidewalk. And loads of them. They probably are freshly produced, made by them. You have a look. Fresh, probably from his own garden. And you can see they're all along the street. And this street has that building, which we're going to go have a look at in a minute. But if you wonder, not quite sure what that was, but there's a Shell petrol station there. And because we're just seeing it now, this is probably really old. What happened to the rest of it? Yeah, no, that's a very old wall there. Oh man. We got really lucky. Look at this building. This is the old cinema. They used to have a movie house here. Wow, look at it. I'm going to try to cross the road. It's like being impossible to cross, and now there's like no traffic. But look at this building. It was the cinema here. And the guys are selling vegetables now. I don't know what's happened to the rest of the building. I did see around the edge that you could see quite far down. So it probably was... You'll be showing your cinema.
Yeah, it's for me.
Yeah, it's yours. This is your building. It's his building. So this belongs to him.
Yes.
You're in the cinema. Just heard, if you want the old cinema here in Montagne Blanche, 10 million rupees. Buy it from that man. Look at it. Who wouldn't want it? Wow. If I had 10 million, I'd buy it. It's a cinema.
On the main street.
I mean, it is just steeped in history. It is like so cool. This is a poster from maybe a year ago. Yeah, but anyway. How awesome is this building? Wow. And it goes back a long way. Wow, what a great find. The cinema. The cinema of White Mountain. How awesome is this old building? The guy is actually selling eggs, and there's some greenery next to it.
Bonjour!
Ricky doing what Ricky does best, getting a photo.
Right, so we were theorizing that these numbers might be like some awesome delivery service that you come to number 6 and you can get your produce, but Brian discovered that it's probably just so that you put the shutters on the right place again if you take them off. Dragon d'Or snack, brought to you by Coca-Cola.
And it's just great with the light here. I just want to walk out a little bit so you guys can actually have a look. With a Ricky, how cool is that? What a great building. Well, I finally found a place that sells masks. Oh, and they're steaming up my glasses already. So, got lucky, got myself a new smart looking mask and I strut my stuff down the street. Won't even bother Ricky for the montage.
Montagne Blanche gets quite busy. You've got moments when there's like no cars, and we're not on the main road, we're off the main road. But then suddenly there's like so many cars. There's also no parking. We parked all the way at the post office and walked into town. So take note, take a bus.
Take a bus.
Or you're gonna walk.
It smells so good.
Oh yeah, it really actually smells so smoky as well.
And then you just end up taking one home.
I think we're going to.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's my... yeah.
Cool, so we're getting a piece of grilled chicken. The guys chopped it up for us. Gonna heat it a bit on the grill. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Thank you.
Oh, no.
That looks even better.
Getting the marination on.
You get two angles.
Wow.
Okay, look at this biryani. What is it? A chicken biryani?
Chicken biryani.
Chicken biryani. Quite a few diagonal streets in Montagne Blanche, which results in these odd-shaped triangular buildings.
No.
Kind of cool.
Just like that. Sauce. You don't want any sauce, eh?
No, I'm good. So look at that. Juicy, juicy, tasty. Brian's got some hot chili. He likes chili.
No, you're not mayonnaise?
Ah, no, I'm fine. It looks
very
tasty like
good.
it is. Great, thank you.
Trying it.
Food. Just get the meats and the breads. Sometimes it's the best thing.
They also have the lamb. Yeah. Oh, I'm sad I missed that, but the chicken was fantastic. Really great. Thank you so much. Wow, what a great place.
The chicken is 100 rupees for the quarter chicken. Well worth it. And it comes with bread and salad if you want. Uh-huh.
Like a proper fake one. I love it when people do that.
Yeah, yeah. Another diagonal street. And an old shop, one of the original shops. So over here there's a snack place where you get your classic traditional on the diagonal, and obviously when they're open you've got an area here. It does actually say private parking inside there. Obviously I would say that you can sit in and eat with some tables and chairs. That'd be kind of cool on the diagonal street.
Okay, I think this might be a little too swish. How's their walkway? They've actually tiled it. It's like, you know what? Yes, you can walk on our concrete pavement, or we can give you a tiled one. Welcome to Montagne Blanche.
JCB could find parking. Suppose JCB can park wherever he wants.
Wherever he wants. You gonna walk away from downtown?
Yeah.
Walking away from downtown Montagne Blanche for the montage.
I think they might need a traffic light. But I love all the rounded buildings on the corner. That one, the old cinema. This one's got its rounded edge, and this one that I'm standing under.
Awesome veggie seller on the corner. Main Street, Diagonal Road. Pretty cool. Wow, and it's just everywhere. Right here on the main street, doing more chicken. Wow, everywhere. The smell is starting to get quite bad. The smell of fresh cooking chicken is just permeating everything. I'll take a small. One.
You can have a large if you want.
No, just a little bit towards the car.
Want to put tomato in?
Yes, please.
Spicy fruit salad. Delicious. On the street, 15 rupees for a cup. Spicy fruit.
Well, I finally got the pineapple that's promised from this area. Let's see if it is sweeter than usual.
I think it's got a lot more chili on than usual.
The sweetness really... Oh, wait, not. They really are sweeter. It's the kick in the back of the throat that gets you. Totally worth it. Come out here, just get the pineapple, I reckon.
But a cup of fruit salad, 15 rupees. You can't go wrong.
It's one of those strange things that you see quite often in Mauritius.
It's access to the second floor. Okay, well, when the bus moves, there's a beautiful house over there with loads of flowers on it.
But you're at the bus stop.
I'm at the bus stop. I'm actually at a bus stop. Cool. Well, the bus is not moving and now another bus is overtaking another bus. But there you can get a glimpse of all the beautiful flowers. Up there. Oh wait, he's moving now. No, he's not. No, false alarm. He's just thinking about it. Okay, from this angle you can see all the beautiful flowers. Oh, just in case that's as good as it gets, you can see the sun slightly glinting on the white part of the mountain.
I'm going to try to get a little bit closer.
Montagne Blanche.
Now that's something. Golden crispy Kentucky. Wow. What a cool shop.
And the Mother's Day special, you can get an entire chicken for 130 rupees. He's walking to get to the mountain, eating his fruit.
It's about 200 or 300 meters down that way to the center of town. But here at the post office, get yourself some free parking. So plenty of free parking here. And walk the streets. This is Montagne Blanche train station. Actually in 1880 it was the end of the line. Later on in 1910 they actually built the line further on down to the south. But this is it. It's become a post office, so they're really looking after the stonework on this side. The only problem is the woodwork on the other side. Well, the platform where it used to be, as you can see here, has been built over. So hopefully they're protecting the platform on the inside, because it is fantastic stones. Look at how worn they are. I'm hoping Ricky can get some footage of how worn those stones are. But this would have been the platform. You'd have to stand on there looking for your train. Don't worry about looking that way, because it only comes from that way. Oh, it was the end of the line. It was the end of the line. The platforms don't normally survive. Look at that. You can actually see how they've built it on top. It's got a little overhang. Wow. And if you look at it, this is probably the best piece of it that remains, with the beautiful window and the pitched roof. I think that's pretty much as iconic as it's going to get with a phone box. I wonder if it's one of those ones that double opens. It does, it double opens. I don't think it's used anymore.
Wait,
I wonder if you can't buy one of these and take it home. That's so cool.
Yeah, they did major renovation works on the post office a few years ago. It was kind of all falling down, but they put a new roof on and painted it blue.
I'm actually out behind the post office and it looks like there's more of it here in this person's property. You can see the wall there, and it does have a little window. A little bit scary here because of all the glass and things, but you can see there's a bit of a window through there, and then the beautiful stonework and one of those little notches. Wow, I wonder what those were for.
We are now entering Sans Soucci. Sans Soucci. I still prefer Sans Soucci. Sugar mill. This is your first checkpoint. Awesome. Look at that, no mortar. Beautiful.
Hakuna Matata, everyone. Welcome to Sans Soucci. It means no worries for the rest of your... I'm not sure if we're allowed to say that, but wow, wow. Welcome to No Worries.
Totally cool.
How awesome is this tractor wheel? And that's what it is. It's an actual tractor wheel. Wow, an original steel tractor wheel. They didn't believe in rubber then, you know. Let the driver have a suspended chair.
Oh, there's a lesson on it. He is amazingly camouflaged.
Oh, that is so camouflaged. Can you actually see him on your video?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he's beautiful.
Wow.
Wow. You look as old as this wheel. Okay, we'll leave you in peace now. He's got little spines on his back.
How cool is this retro petrol station? Hey, look at the little pump. It's got the hand operator. That is so cool. And your air. What a great little petrol station. Oh, and there's a sharpening wheel. Oh, it's like they've just left it out here. Oh, it's... Wow. They would have used this to sharpen knives and things, but it's gotten a little bit warped. Wow. And then look at that. The general store, probably. This feels like an abandoned city. It really does. I mean, this would probably be in the... Look at the detailing on those poles. Wow. And the stonework. Oh, man. Okay, not much of a view. So it was probably a store. And then there's that old building, which we'll go have a look at in a minute. But wow. How awesome is this? And the stonework. Beautiful, beautiful stonework. It's just, what a fantastic place. And it's just out here. This should be a thing. Not quite sure what sort of thing it should be, but it should be a thing. And then that's the tower. Wow. And then that's the tower. Wow.
Weirdly feels very like a western.
Yes.
It feels like you could have horses and carts and do like a western thing.
In 1820, they dismantled Beau Rivage and brought it here. So this place is really old. Let's see if we can see and hear a bit. Wow. Looks like a house. Huh.
Wow, there's like steel in the road.
It's a pipe. It's a steel
Oh,
pipe.
it's a pipe. Wow. Cool. Sans Soucci. No worries.
This is the first time I've actually ever seen one of these in real life. But for those who know, this is actually a daylight sensor. It actually burns onto a piece of paper when the sun is out.
No,
So you can
really?
tell what
Why?
time the sun was out. How awesome is
Serious?
that? And it's well protected, as
Oh, I'm
your sun
sure.
sensors should be. But have a look at that. How cool is that?
It's really cool, and it's got little steps. That's like one of the coolest things I've ever seen. And now that it's like got the sky is upside down in it.
Yeah, it is really cool because it's a magnifying glass that burns onto a piece of paper. Building I want to go look at.
Standing at a crossroads, and over there's a building, and down that way there's a chimney and another building. Yep.
Simple building here with its doors. Yeah, you can actually go in. I won't, because it's not as great inside as it is outside. And then you've got probably I'm going to guess at it. But these would have been the toilets. So, toilet there, that one's probably still operational, but this one's now closed.
I mean, the grass is cut, so that's a good thing. There's no trees growing out of these buildings. So that's pretty cool. Found some stairs. Wow, how many people must have walked over these for how many centuries? Well, at least a century. At least a century people walked up those stairs. Pretty cool. Really cool. That detail. A boot scraper.
Is that a boot scraper?
Yeah.
He's found herself a boot scraper. What was this? You got little stairs. I'm going to actually go up if we can get the footage of it. It's like not very high, but they would have probably, maybe they serve food from here. I don't know, it feels a bit odd. And then you come down the other side. Oh, is this video? I suppose at one time, this is probably the manager's house, one of the manager's houses. You got your 2-car garage, you got your very simple house. It's only looked after just around here. The rest of it has been left to overgrow. It's a pity. And there's the bamboo. I think this was the shrine that the guy was telling us about, the cave shrine. It is just hidden in here. You can see it there. Sorry everyone. A bamboo gate. Here's me coming out of it. But it's like, it was probably the manager's house. It's like a simple 1950s house. Nothing spectacular. Wow, but the rest of it is, if they opened it up for tourism, it would be a place.
You can see parts of the original tar.
I haven't really done the whole package. They stopped in 1946, so this is from 1940. Someone's looking after it, probably the guys from Fuel or Alteo. A little glimpse into the history of what this sort of place would have been back then. This orange building is the Anna Medical School. They actually train nurses and doctors and things here. It was really, really dilapidated and they recently fixed it up. So it actually is quite nice with the trees and everything.
Yeah, the palm trees weren't actually there. If you look on historical Google Earth maps.
Yeah, they actually brought those in and planted them.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, awesome. But there's a bridge. Let me show you a bridge. It is a pretty cool bridge. But what it does have, that most other bridges don't have, is a way to get down to it. Look, we can get down. And then we can actually see the edge of the bridge. It's got stairs. Look at this. We're seeing the actual bridge. And where they should repair it. Rick, move back, move back. So this is the bridge. Well, this is the one side. And that's the tunnel where the water goes through that you can't actually get to. So, great piece of wall and hidden bridge. But we'll see if we can see the bridge from the other side. I'll go and have a look there. But how awesome is this stonework? This must be ancient.
Okay, unexpected at the end of the bridge. There's a little oasis.
I don't know if you can make out the bridge just there, but it has this water that comes down into this pond. Wow. How picturesque is this? I'm sitting under some palm trees. Well, I'm not sitting, but I could be sitting. With the bridge and this little waterfall, gurgle, gurgle, into the pond.
Pretty cool.
It's got like some rapids
Wow,
down into a pond.
you missed your fire trees.
Where's the fire? You know it's a great town when it's got great sidewalks. But you know it's even greater town when it's got fire trees. How red are their fire trees? They must feed them iron.
You woke up the dogs now.
It is the garden county, so fire trees.
It's quite a confusing bridge because this piece is where the river actually goes under. Everything else, I'm not sure. Bonjour. What great repurposing, using an old concrete thing to make a little bit of a curb. Isn't that pretty?
This is St. Joseph's Church. And the reason I actually came here, although I wouldn't normally stop at a church that's this young, young for this church, it is quite old, but was because of how beautifully they had done this front area.
Oh, it doesn't look overly new.
No, that's what I'm saying.
It does have stonework and stuff, but the woodworking is beautiful. Really looks nice.
That is a clever idea. You got this beautiful building here. You don't want to damage it. What do? You put a shed over it. Look, this is actually a shed. They've put these steel columns in and they're actually holding a roof on. Wow, what a clever idea. Some of those other churches that are losing their roof should think about this, because the building is now perfectly protected and there's no damage because there's a clear gap between the two.
Very clever.
What a clever idea. Well done, these guys. Montagne Blanche, take 2. Let's zoom in 4 times. Let's put it on there. Let's brighten it up. And let's lock it. There we are, Montagne Blanche. And boy, is it white. I really thought I was coming down here to have a look at an old bridge. And it's an old bridge. Made in the English style with the fins. It's got this great little section around it. But it's here inside the bridge, with these little tables, shelves. I suppose they're shelves all the way along. I'll try to get you a better look at one of them. But have a look at that. Shelves. I mean, these are really old shelves. That's a shelf. And there's some others, but they're really old shelves. And it looks like they've been newly put in. You can see that they're quite new in there. But they've taken these really old stones and actually repurposed them into this bridge as a shelf. Wow, and all across the other side as well. How amazing is that? And look at that, the piece of bridge under there is actually even older. So that's an older bridge with a newer bridge built on top of it. Wow. I'm actually going to try and see if I can't get a little bit closer here. Whoa. I'll show you why. Had to step across the pond a little bit. But look at this place. Look at it. Oh, you can't because I'm hogging the... Look at this place. Wow. I mean, you know... Oh, it gets even better. Look at what's holding up the old bridge. There must be an old bridge across there with those wooden beams. It's a wooden beam bridge. They've put concrete on where you drive, so guys, don't worry about me falling off. But they've got old steel, really old steel, and then the wood. So really rusting steel and wood. But look at this bridge down here. This lower one would have been the main bridge. But then they rebuilt it with this. Wow, what a fantastic find. What a stroke of luck. Really, really is a stroke of luck. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to bundabash my way out. Ha! What a great bridge. What a great find. How awesome was that? Okay, now I'm parking someone in. I'll come move now. Wow.
Check this out. This is quite cool. Benches have numbers on them. Can't quite work it out. A little bit confusing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are over there. And there's a beautiful river. Oh, and like a whole auditorium thing over there with stairs. Seems like you could do, oh, and on this side as well, like people could sit and watch something happen at the river. Who knows? Okay, so this just in. Some people who watch our videos just stopped by and they explained that the numbers are with the Ganesh festivals and you place your god at your assigned number. Now we know, not so much of a mystery. Well, it's Polytechnic University, but you can't film the building because it's private.
Security says we're allowed to the building.
But we're in a public road, so that's the Polytechnic University
Yeah.
from the rainy windscreen. Wow. Yep, we're still in Montagne Blanche. That's the Polytechnic's University. Brian's going to tell you all about it.
Brian's not going to tell you much about it other than that they're not going to let you in. I mean, they do a lot of degrees and it is a private institution, they said, but they don't want us to photograph it. So we won't. Pretend you're not seeing it.
But it's so impressive. Look
What
at the
an
beautiful
amazing
garden.
They have forest next to it as well. But look at this fence. Beautiful forest, beautiful fence, beautiful Ricky skiving off in the car. And wow, how cool is that? And tree-lined entrance. It's a pity. It's a pity. I think it would be a great building.
It is a great building. There it is. I mean, there it isn't.
There it isn't. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. This is Hotel Janet. It's actually a snack place, but maybe once it was a hotel. I can see that you could have probably gone upstairs to upstairs. But as hotels are not so good now, it's a snack. But what I wanted to actually show you was why it's called White Mountain. Look at that. It's a huge white piece of mountain.
So there used to be a big steel factory here. Well, they don't make steel, they make things from steel. It looks like it's been closed for quite a long time though.
The gate is anything to go by.
Yeah, unless they've got another gate, of course, and they're fully open.
Which is possible. These are the irrigation channels. And they're actually making them in the 40s and 50s to actually bring water to this region.
They crisscross this whole area.
You can see it as a very thin line on Google Earth.
Yeah, it's quite clear. Spotted this one and figured this is the closest we're going to get.
And it goes, there's a bridge on the road. That's what the bridge on the road was all about. So it just keeps going. Amazing, amazing.
I'm too close to you, I can't see you.
Irrigation channels. Balancing on the irrigation channels.
Okay, get down now. These things were built in the 40s.
Yeah, that means like built tough. Ricky doing a thing. Ricky's art of the day being made. Wow, what a long, great day at Montagne Blanche. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. Post office, old train station behind us. A little bit of the road and, well guys, thanks for joining. Remember, no worries.